Working for an insecure, incompetent boss? Always being harassed for a personal bias? Want to know how to deal with an intimidating boss like this one? Then come along. I'll show you how. Let's go. I must admit, workplace dynamics can be very complex, especially when dealing with bosses who feel insecure in their own positions. That's why they become vindictive towards others. They feel threatened by everyone around them. Oftentimes, you have no clue why you're being harassed for every little thing that shouldn't even matter. To you, it may feel like you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You need the security of a job, and yet you can't stand constant nagging, bordering harassment. Good news, however. With the right strategies and with the right attitude, you can gain the power to transform this relationship and create a more positive, productive, and stress-free environment at work. I'll show you how. Anytime you are dealing with an overly negative or difficult boss, focus on the bigger picture of your work, your long-term career, your long-term goal, and not how someone made you feel about yourself and about your workplace today with their pathetic attitude. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. They, your bosses, are feeling insecure. You have to help them feel secure in their position, so in turn, they make you feel secure. If your attitude, your performance makes them feel insecure in their jobs or in their performance, they will pass on that insecurity to you. So the first rule of dealing with insecure bosses: make yourself indispensable, irreplaceable with your competence, with your performance, and with your mastery of whatever your job assignment is. No one can do it or should do better what you are assigned to do. All else comes afterwards. And now, as the saying goes, attitude is everything. Even in all this negativity, your attitude can dictate how you take in and take out on your boss. The greatest gift you can give to others, and that includes your malicious co-workers and vindictive bosses, is the gift of unconditional respect and acceptance. Be patient with your ADHD boss. Be understanding of his deadlines, his insecurities, his targets too, and never let his negativity affect your mood for more than a few minutes. Even in the middle of all the yellings and embarrassment, keep a poise of impersonal and objective focus on the issues of work at hand, without letting the personal rattle you, and with intention, display a respect for the office your boss holds. In situations of conflict, I suggest soft startups. For example, instead of saying, "You never value my contributions," say, "I have been feeling underappreciated lately. I believe I have made significant contributions towards our mutual goals, and for that, I deserve and expect some acknowledgement." This will motivate me to do even better. What do you think? Your boss's incompetence is not a reflection of you. Keep up your standards of professionalism no matter the pushback, and strive to deliver your best work. Like Stephen Covey of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People says, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Your work should be your primary focus. Your boss may try to exert power by undermining or belittling you. You know what Mahatma Gandhi said: "Don't let anyone walk through your mind with their dirty feet." Setting boundaries in professional relationships is a must. Be firm, assertive, and express when you feel disrespected. But you can do this only when you are supremely confident in the competence of what you do. If your boss makes you feel uncomfortable, find a moment to discuss this privately. You might say, "When you criticize me publicly, it diminishes my self-esteem. I value your constructive feedback, and I would appreciate it if we could discuss this in a more private setting." Like Richard Branson says, "Don't be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. If you messed up, bring it up, accept it, and try again." Now, what if all this still doesn't work? And it may very well be the case. And the situation continues to degrade. It's time to seek support from a higher authority or a trusted colleague. While dealing with an insecure boss is challenging, with patience and effective strategies, you can transform this relationship. Remember what Maya Angelou said: "I have learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Make your bosses feel good about themselves. Every challenge in the workplace can be an opportunity for personal growth and development. By implementing these strategies, not only will you improve your relationship with your boss, but you will also foster an environment where everyone feels valued and appreciated. And that's all for this episode of Keynote 180 Workplace Issues series. Until next time, signing out, I'm Dr. Salim.